The moment they stop respecting you is almost never loud. It doesn't happen in a shouting match. It doesn't happen when they insult you to your face. By the time they are shouting, the respect was already gone, long ago.
No.
The real death of respect happens in silence. It happens in the split second when they interrupt you and you keep talking anyway. It happens when they check their phone while you are speaking and you wait for them to finish. It happens when they make a sarcastic joke and you smile because you don't want to make things awkward. But the worst part isn't the moment itself. The worst part is what happens later. It is when you are driving home or lying in bed at night and you replay that scene in your head over and over. You ask yourself, why didn't I say anything? Why did I let them get away with that? You told yourself you were just being professional. You told yourself you were picking your battles. But deep down, you know the truth. In that tiny micro moment, you signed a contract. A contract that says, it is okay to treat me like this, I will accept it. And once that contract is signed, it is almost impossible to tear up. Unless you understand the mechanics of authority. Welcome to the Inner Stoic. Here, we do not talk about how to win arguments. We talk about something deeper. We are identifying the exact moment your authority leaks. And we are going to fix it without you having to raise your voice even once. Part 1. The currency of consent. Here is a brutal truth about human psychology. People do not treat you the way you treat them. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, dealt with the most difficult people on earth. Scheming politicians, ungrateful generals, a betrayed brother. Yet, he never lost his frame. Why? Because he understood that respect is a currency. And inflation happens when you print too much money. Every time you over-explain yourself to someone who doubts you, you are devaluing your currency. Every time you apologize for something that wasn't your fault, you are devaluing your currency. Every time you rush to fill an awkward silence, you are devaluing your currency. You think you are being nice. You think you are keeping the peace. But to the primal part of their brain, you are signaling submission. You are telling them, your comfort is more important than my dignity. And the moment they realize your dignity is for sale, they will buy it cheap. Part 2. The microaggression trap. Let's look at the mechanics of disrespect. Most men wait for the big explosion to react. They wait until they are cheated on. They wait until they are fired. They wait until they are publicly humiliated. But the Stoic watches the small things. The eye roll. It seems harmless, right? Just a little frustration. But what does an eye roll actually mean? It is a physical manifestation of contempt. It means what you are saying has no value to me. If you ignore it, you agree with it. Or take the interruption. You are speaking. They cut in. You stop talking to let them speak. In that moment, you have physically demonstrated that their voice is heavier than yours. You moved. They didn't. Physics wins. Part 3. The Stoic Correction. So, how do you stop this? Do you get angry? Do you shout, "Respect me"?
No.
That is weakness disguised as volume. The Stoic creates a boundary, using silence and non-compliance. Strategy 1. The dead stop. The next time someone interrupts you, do not raise your voice, but do not stop talking immediately. Finish your sentence at the exact same volume, calmly, and then stop. Look at them. Don't smile. Don't frown. Just look. That 3-second pause creates a vacuum. It forces them to realize they just crashed into a wall, not a pillow. Usually, they will stumble, they will apologize, or they will get quiet. You didn't fight. You just didn't yield. Strategy 2. The mirror question. When someone makes a passive-aggressive joke or rolls their eyes, do not laugh it off. Turn your body fully towards them. Make eye contact and ask calmly, are you trying to be helpful or are you trying to be hurtful? Or simply ask, could you repeat that? I want to make sure I understood you clearly. By asking them to explain their disrespect, you drag it out of the shadows into the light. Disrespect cannot survive in the light. It dies when it is named. Strategy 3. The withdrawal of attention. Epictetus taught us that we cannot control others. We can only control our participation. If someone consistently disrespects you, stop giving them your best energy. Stop telling them your dreams. Stop asking for their opinion. Stop rushing to answer their texts. You treat them with basic politeness, like a stranger on the street. But you close the gates to you're in the castle. When they ask what's wrong, you don't write a 5-page essay explaining your feelings. You simply say, I'm focusing on my work, and you go back to work. This is the ultimate power move. It shows them that their access to you is a privilege, and that privilege has been revoked. Conclusion. Respect is not something you demand. It is a byproduct of how you carry yourself. The world is constantly testing your frame. It pushes to see if you will move. If you are fluid like water, you will be contained by their shape. But if you are solid like rock, the water must move around you. So the next time you feel the tiny sting of disrespect, that split-second drop in your stomach, do not ignore it. Do not smile. Do not shrink. Hold your ground. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. And remember, you teach the world how to treat you in every single interaction. If you made it this far, it means you are not part of the weak majority. Prove your discipline. Comment the word silence down below. This is your signal that you accept the challenge. And to ensure you do not miss the next insight, subscribe.